Hi everyone, this is Mariela from Sugar and Spice, and today I am making my cream soap, my homemade cream soap. A tutorial. Have been asked by a few people to show how I make it, and here we have my stearic acid and coconut oil that I've already melted in the pot on high. So now I am going to turn it down on low. It's basically we have a crock pot with the several temperatures. I got this from a thrift store. I only paid $6 for it, and it was brand new when I bought it. And it has the low, high, and warm setting. Okay, so now I've turned it on low, and like I said, there's my stearic acid and my coconut oil is melted. I don't put the soft oil because that's already melted. It's, you know, I don't want them to overheat. So let me get a spatula. And now I'm going to pour in my soft oils, and this is olive oil in here. And I put in this time an ounce of castor oil. That's it. So that's extra virgin olive oil. It's a total of 5 ounces of oil, and only one is castor. So mix that up. Okay. And this is my glycerin. I'm going to pour that right in there. Okay. I'm going to turn that back on high because putting the cold has turned the stearic acid back into kind of solid a little. But that will melt pretty fast. Even by moving the oils here, it will melt it back up again anyway. See how quickly the stearic acid, as soon as it hits a cold, it will. I got it all outside the bowl and everything. Oh gosh, what a mess. I'm redoing the first part because I thought I could cut down a little bit on it, and now I've done this and it looks to me like it's gonna lengthen it again. So let's get it all melted again. It just sticks to your spoons, and when it cools down, temperature of it just goes all back solid again. Okay, so we're getting it back melted again, and now what I'm going to do is my lies. I'll put the cover back on this. Let me get some paper. I need some tissue paper here. Just making sure I've got your in. Put this to the side. So, okay. Let me get the big spoon. So now I'm going to mix. This is my 36 ounces of water in here. So I'm going to put in the my sodium hydroxide lime and stir that up. Okay. So yeah, that's not clear, but it doesn't matter. It's gonna melt it. And now I'm gonna add the potassium. Forgot what it was called. Potassium hydride. I'm just gonna move back a bit from this. It's not very hot, and there's a lot of water in here anyway. Okie dokie, that's it. No. So now I'm going to pour this into my melted oils. Stop moving. Okay. I'm going to pour this into my melted oils here. And I hope you can see this. Let me check. So you will see what happens when it hits the oils. Okay. You can see that here. How it's kind of like curdling. It's already started to change. Alrighty, so now I'm gonna use my blender. So yeah, my husband found this at it's a Cuisinart one, and it has where you remove the bottom part like that, it comes off. He found this at garage sale for $5. Every stick blender that I have bought is cost me $5. I don't know why. At different thrift stores, and I have already got 3 brown ones. This one here, and this one cost me $5. And I've got another one there, cost me $5. So yeah, you basically stick blend, get rid of all the lumps, and incorporate the soap into nice smooth consistency. basically you're doing this for about 5 minutes. So make sure you have this on low and so cook it for like 2.5 hours, checking it every half hour. And every half hour you come and check it and you give it a stir. Get a timer. I put a timer on my kitchen microwave, whatever timer, for 30 minutes. If you have it on the low setting, it won't bubble over, or at least it shouldn't. It hasn't for me. I've had it when I very first made this. I did have its on high setting while it was cooking, and it just bubbled over and made a big mess. You know, it's still okay, but it's just like I had to clean up all the sides of, because a lot of it had just come out. So yeah, having it on low is perfect. You know, it doesn't bubble over. It cooks just fine too. Okay, so I think this looks nice now. Nice creamy color. I'm just going to cover it up and let it cook for the first half hour before I come and check it again. Okay, I'll see you soon. Bye bye. Okay, so now it's been more than half an hour and I'm going to check the soap. And you can see the consistency of the soap now as it's cooking. It's like mashed potatoes. It looks like mashed potatoes. So just stir it, and this I've got the heating on low, so you don't want to put it up on high because it'll just boil over, maybe burn it. So I started off with the heat on high to melt the stearic acid and the coconut oil, then put in my soft oils, and then added the lye solution. So there I make a few holes there to let air out. Now I want to show you I'm just going to do the test. Do the test with a little bit of soap and a bit of paper, just show you what happens when it's not cooked yet. Can you see it's going in pink? So I'll see you again in about another half an hour. Just making sure you got that. Yeah, okay. You see pink. I'm gonna put that liquid on. Hi, I'm back again. So foamy. So here we are. It's been half an hour. Well, over actually. A little bit over. It's like 45 minutes, and it's getting really. Excuse me?
Where's the roast?
With the roast for the mashed
Gravy.
mashed potatoes. Well, these mashed potatoes is getting a little bit hard now. It's not quite like mashed potatoes anymore. The consistency is like Vaseline, a little bit thick Vaseline. Yeah. So you see, it's very difficult to turn over now. Yes, it's very difficult to turn around. But it's getting, how do you say, translucent? I'm losing my spoon in here. It's really windy. So it hasn't really got very long to go now. It's solid. But yeah, this is how it goes. So you just have to do best you can. Just mash it up like that. This is about let me see, 4 or 5 pounds of cream soap. That's probably 5 pounds. Maybe 4, who knows. Well, this is very hot though. I mean, it will burn like anything if you. It's really hot. It's starting to get translucent now, so. So let's check again with the liquid stuff. Kill it. So let's grab a bit of tissue here. Grab a bit of soap. And now we're gonna add a drop of this stuff. Oops. That is, you don't want to do that. That's what I just did there. You can hear my soap dripping. So there's a drop. And there's no pinkness. So the soap is nice and mild now. But I'm still gonna let it cook just a little bit more. But as you can see, there's no pink, so now I think I cook it for another half hour and it should be fine. See you guys in half an hour. I am back again. So here's the soap. It's not, should be stabilized and neutralized, and whoops, look at it. be neutralized. It's getting translucent. Looks fine.
Well, if I had
the stage is very difficult to turn on, but you can see it's like kind of like sea glass kind of thing. So I did already check for neutrality and it was okay. Oh boy, this is so thick now, it's very difficult to move around. So now I'm gonna super cream it, and with that I'm adding like 1.5 ounces of stearic acid melted, just a little bit more in the microwave. I'm melting the stearic acid. It's only a little blob in the middle that's not completely melted. So here it is. Maybe I stir this for a little bit, it'll disappear. So this is just stearic acid melted in the microwave, and this is super creaming before it's almost melted. And I'm gonna add this to the soap. And that's it. Well, basically what I'm trying to do is incorporate that, and it is very difficult now, but it's just going to try and do your best to get that bit of stearic acid, incorporate it into this lot. Oops. Yeah, this kind of soaks it up. Just turn it around a little bit. It's almost gone. I don't see any at the bottom now. I've soaked up. Oops. Oh, just put it all back in again. Not worried. This is very difficult. So yeah, this is all cooked at low heat. Like I said before, high heat to melt the stearic acid that you put in there and the coconut. Once that's melted, you put it on low heat and do the cooking in low heat. So if you have a crock pot that has multiple heat is best. You don't want to have it on high. So low is the way to cook this. You can overflow, you keep it on high and just maybe burn the sides or something. Yeah. Okay. Okay, that's it then. So hi, I'm back again. Just quick show you. This is after I did the super creaming, cooked it for another half an hour, and this is what it looks like now. It's a little bit softer. And just let it cool down. But it's more pliable and easier to move around now, as you can see. And just basically let it cool down till tomorrow for whipping. So I'll leave you with that so you can see how translucent that is. It's like gel. Okie dokie. Okay, hi, so this is following day, and here's the soap, and it's all gone on like a white creamy color, as you can see. So now we're going to start putting this in the KitchenAid and start whipping up the soap. It's very sticky. And you want to do this just a small amount at a time, not too much. Hi, so I'm back. Okay, so basically I've been whipping up for like 5 more minutes, and you will see this is the whipped one on this side here, and this is the unwhipped. You see the change colors. It's still a thick consistency. You see that? It's still kind of thick, hard to play with. But in a couple of days or so, that's going to change. When you look in your container where you're going to keep this cream in, and you will keep on whipping the rest of the stuff the same as you do this. Put it in a container with a lid, obviously. Cover it up. Put the whipped stuff in here. I'll do the same with the rest. When you're all done, just put it away somewhere, wherever you put your soap and stuff. Covered. And in a couple of days, like I said, 2 or 3 days, you will end up with a consistency of a heavy cream, like that, runny, really runny. But that's okay. There's nothing wrong at all. So basically, what you will end up eventually, well, this is the last one here, the older one. Ideally, you want to let it rot for 5 months before you use it. I mean, you can use it like, so, I wouldn't use it straight away because it loosens up, like I said, and then it thickens. But you can use it up within a month or so. But I recommend to use it like after 5 months, because it's a better quality of cream. But yeah, you will. This will end up in a couple of days or so. It will end up really runny, kind of. It'll go all like thin cream. Then you got this one here that already gone through that stage, and now it's thickening up again. But it's still thin. You can see here. This is consistency of that right now. This is already thickening, and this is 2 months old, this cream here. It's not ready yet. It has to thicken more. It was the same as that one when I did it. You know, when I whipped it, it was the same. Then it went really thin, and now it's thickening again. There. Kind of like a meringue. And then here we have the one that I'm selling right now. I'm almost out of. And this one's 5 months old. And this is back to kind of like that. Back to the same old consistency. Look. But this one won't whip up fluffy. This one will, even though the same consistency is right now, back to the same. This one whips up really fluffy. I hope you can see that. Yeah, this one really will whip up really fluffy now. But it's the same consistency as the one I've just whipped. This will the volume. This will triple basically. That's all there is to it. You just let it rot. You know, I recommend 5 or more months. That's from 5 months onwards. You know, it's entirely up to you, really. But like I said, I like to make my home rather than buy. And to me, it's, you know, it's pretty easy. And you have to wait, yeah, for a while for it to mature. But you know, it's still better, I think, than shop. Alright, thank you for watching. Bye bye.